So we finally have a hint from EW as to what the next map is going to be. We're back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild, and today we're gonna have a look at this hint, and we're gonna go through and try and dissect it to figure out what the next map is going to be, because I think it is going to be very, very soon. My guess is that it's going to come out probably in about 4 weeks, and that's not very long. So let's read this post from EW. So it reads, so hunters, what do you get if you put together the first letter of each of our last 11 posts, including this one? Well, I won't get all the posts out for you. I will tell you what it comes to is Sundar Patan. Now, what does that mean? Now, when I type into Google Patan, Nepal, and Sundar, Nepal, they both are locations in Nepal. Both of them, not together, but separately. So I think this clue is pointing to Nepal. Now, nothing is confirmed, but let's talk about what we might find on a Nepal map if that is what we're getting. Now, it says right here, Sundar is a mountain in the Himalayas in Nepal. I also noticed online that it says that Patan was renamed Ladipur, and this is a map of Ladipur in Nepal. So what else could it be pointing to? Now, when you go over to Google Translate, I'm gonna pop that in here. Sundar Patan. Okay, so Hindi automatically pops up. I did not do that. So I'm gonna click there. So it translates to beautiful fall. So I'm not sure what that means, but it's very interesting that this is Hindi. So then what we're gonna do, which countries is Hindi spoken? Nepal is the very first one that pops up. Isn't that interesting? So we have Nepal, we have India, we do have the US, Mauritius, Singapore, Bangladesh, lots of different countries. Now, another interesting thing happened about 4 months ago. EW put out a survey asking us which species we would like to see as a Great One species, and interestingly enough, the Muntak deer was on the list. Now, currently we do not have the Muntak deer in the game, so I think that was maybe either a hint or an oopsie. It was actually removed almost right away from the survey, so I think it was a bit of a mistake maybe, but where are Muntak deer hunted? So when I type in here, where can Muntak deer be hunted? Muntak, also known as the barking deer, is a native of India and China. However, hunting opportunities for this small and ancient species in their original range exist today only in Nepal. Well, that is very interesting, isn't it? So more and more clues are pointing to Nepal. Well, until EW actually comes out and confirms that this is the new map, it is still a maybe, but it is looking that way. So when you do a search online for different species you will find in Nepal, this is what comes up. And I don't know about you, but I am very, very excited to read this. There is a Big 5 Animals of Nepal. The Big 5 game refers to a group of 5 mammals that are popular among hunters and wildlife enthusiasts in various parts of the world, including Africa. However, in Nepal, the Big 5 animals refer to the Bengal tiger, the snow leopard, the red panda, one-horned rhino, and an Asian elephant. Can you imagine if we got all 5 of those species on a new map? It would be the best map ever to come to Call of the Wild. Hands down. For me, just having tigers on a map would just be insane. I can't even imagine how exciting that will be. And snow leopards? We have been asking for snow leopards forever and a day. Now, I don't know if we're actually gonna get elephants, because how the heck are we gonna put those in a trophy lodge? Things to think about, right? We are really struggling, at least I am, with space in the lodge right now. With only being able to have 5 of each different trophy lodges, I know I am a diehard player, I do play this game for a living, but my lodges are absolutely bursting at the seams. We need new lodges, and can you imagine putting a huge animal like an elephant in the lodge? I think that is going to be a struggle, but it would be a good struggle to have. So the Royal Bengal tiger is a subspecies of the Bengal tiger and is native to the Indian subcontinent. It is one of the largest big cat species and is characterized by its distinctive orange fur with black stripes. The Royal Bengal tiger is a top predator and plays a crucial role in maintaining the balance of the ecosystem. And then we have the snow leopard. Man, I would so love to hunt for snow leopards. So it says here that the snow leopard is a large cat native to the high mountain ranges of Central and South Asia. Asia, including the Himalayas in Nepal. Snow leopards inhabit the highest altitude of any cat. Their habitat includes the highest mountain ranges across areas with altitudes of up to 20,000 feet. Snow leopards have adapted to thrive in these extremely high elevations where the air has low levels of oxygen. They have a wide nasal passage and large chest cavities that increase the volume of air breathed in. It's very interesting. They have smaller and more numerous red blood cells, and they can endure temperatures as low as minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit. They have the densest fur of all cats, with 26,000 hairs per square inch. Humans have 1,300 hairs per square inch just to compare them. So they're very interesting cats, and I would be very excited to hunt them. Now, other species that we might find on a Nepal map would include blue sheep, Himalayan tar, northern red muntak, which we already have talked about a little bit, musk deer, cerro goral, wild yak, and ibex, as well as the wild boar. Let's talk about the Himalayan tar for a second. The Himalayan tar is a large even-toed ungulate native to the Himalayas in southern Tibet, northern India, western Bhutan, and Nepal. It is listed as near threatened on the IUCN Red List as the population is declining due to hunting and habitat loss. Now, I'm pretty sure that EW is not too worried about endangered species being included in the game because we are not actually harming them in real life. We're shooting pixels. We're just having fun. It's not hurting any animals. I have absolutely no problem with it, but let me know in the comments how you feel about having endangered species in the game. Pretty sure we already have some in the game. In fact, I know we do. Now, who wants to hunt for an Indian rhinoceros? The Indian rhinoceros, also known as the greater one-horned rhinoceros, greater Indian rhinoceros, or Indian rhino for short, is a rhinoceros species native to the Indian subcontinent. It is the second largest extant species of rhinoceros, with adult males weighing 2.07 to 2.2 tons. Holy! So these are huge animals, and again, trophy lodges may be an issue, so I will be very interested if we do get this map to see what species they're gonna include on it. And I found this online about hunting in Nepal. While it is best known for having 8 of the world's 10 highest peaks within its borders, Nepal's geography consists of 3 very different zones. The northern part of the country, the Himalayas, contains the highest mountains in the world, including Mount Everest at 29,029 feet. The hill region abuts the mountains up to 13,123 feet, and the southern lowlands, or Terai, bordering India, is a plains region with a steamy subtropical climate. In these 3 regions are species as diverse as blue sheep, Himalayan tar, snow leopard, Indian rhinoceros, wild boar, and several species of deer. So if this is the map that we are getting next month, I cannot wait to get my hands on it, and I cannot wait to see what species will be on this map. Now, the next thing we should talk about is the new Grade 1 species. Now, I honestly have absolutely no clue whatsoever what the next Great One is going to be, which is kind of unusual because the last few Great Ones, I kind of had a sneaking suspicion of what they were going to be, and I was correct, but this time, I don't know what EW is thinking. It is possible that we could get a Great One that is a brand new species on the map, or we might still be getting a Great One that has to be included on a non-DLC map. So it would have to be found on LAYTON or in HIRSCHFELDEN. If that is the case, then I would guess that the new Great One will be red fox or wild boar. Probably wild boar, because wild boar will probably be found on the Nepal map, if that is what we're getting. So I just wanted to share what is going on with EW and share this clue with you guys. Let me know what you think and which species you would be most excited to hunt for in a brand new Nepal map. And thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm going to recommend that you watch this video next.